what palette do I want to use today? What the fuck is up, my bitches? You guys already coming in? What's up, bitches? Yes, we are live right now. Some of you might be shook at what I got to say, but there's been some shit going on Twitter. I've been editing all day. So I was like, you know what? Let's put on some makeup. Let's have a chitty chat and just talk about some stuff that's going on. We saw that Morphe and Jaclyn's palette just was announced, leaked. I'm going to use that in air quotes. And Anastasia Beverly Hills is going through some shit as well, which I'm a fan of Anastasia Beverly Hills. But some of you guys are going to be shook at just what I got to say. Oh, I'm going to use the Smoky Glow palette today because I've only used this one so far. So this is the palette that I'm going to use today. I see everybody coming in. Hello, all my britches. How you guys doing? What's popping? What do you guys think about everything that's going on? I did end up watching the whole like chit chat, get ready with me, like pity party video from Jaclyn the other day. I caved. I watched it just because I just had nothing else to listen to at work the other day. So I just turned it on and I'm just like, oh my God, the mind fuckery of it all. I can't even deal with it, but wowza. So we'll get into that in a minute, but the first thing I wanted to talk about, because I was going to do a dedicated video on this, was the whole like MLM situation. And recently, Anastasia Beverly Hills, they've gone through some shit because they were going to be doing like some sort of a collaboration with Roden & Fields, and everybody lost their shit. Like people went off about it. And then Norvina like acted on it really quickly, and they were doing like a test run sort of thing initially. Cash grab, in my opinion. I'm not one of those people, I'm like, don't buy from MLMs. I'm not that person, just because I have so many friends that are a part of MLMs, and I don't see anything wrong with it as long as people are doing it like morally correct. I think that's where a lot of people get a bad taste in their mouth about it, because a lot of people don't do it morally correct, and people are really annoying in most cases. I did have a unique video on my channel where I unbiasedly reviewed like everything that they had basically in their entire line. That is actually not on my channel right now because I have a copyright strike against that video. But I did that video and I'm just like, don't even get me started on how they sell shit, because I don't agree with a lot of it. This has nothing to do with Anastasia Beverly Hills, but they were collaborating with Roden & Fields, which I'm a fan of Roden & Fields. I've used their stuff. Some of it I like, some of it I don't like. No different than how I feel about a lot of makeup brands. So that may be an unpopular opinion. I'm not one of those people that's going to say, don't buy from MLMs. I'm not that person. I would just say, use your better judgment when people are trying to sell you shit. And that goes for influencers as well, because that's how I look at it now, is because influencers, to me, some of them, not all of them, don't get it twisted, are just as bad as these MLM companies and like the structures that they have. That's just how I feel. I know for a fact that there's influencers out there that fucking lie to their audiences and all sorts of shit. And one of which is Jaclyn Hill. I am one of those people that I'm a firm believer that she manipulates her audience. And this past week is a prime example of that, because I was watching that video, and maybe I have a different opinion on it just because I'm almost 30 years old and I can see through bullshit. And I've been in a mentally manipulative relationship before. And it makes me so sick to my stomach thinking that children and adolescents are being exposed to this behavior because like they're fucked. It's just like when you see this sort of like reverse psychology, manipulation, like all these things just add up. And they all are in that video. At least that's my opinion on it. I think it's absolutely disgusting. But this is where you guys are going to be like, I can't believe you're saying that right now. A part of me cannot help but feel bad for Jaclyn. And I know people are going to be like, are you fucking kidding me? Did you just seriously say that? I just have it in my mind, like, how can somebody be so manipulative? And is Jaclyn like the real enemy in this situation? Because I was thinking about it today. I'm like, you know what? don't get it twisted. Like, in my opinion, she's lying about a lot of stuff. She's lied about a lot of stuff. I think she still is. I think she's very manipulative. But in the same breath, I'm like, but who's the real enemy here? Because to me, the real enemy is Morphe. Because in the situation like Jaclyn's in, where you have a massive audience, a massive platform, and you're pretty much dropping the ball when it comes to like your collaborations and all that stuff, but she's obligated to do these collabs and stuff, which it's her fault, probably. I'm totally assuming here because you sign contracts, like you know what you're getting into, and she's dropping the ball. But at the same time, I'm only saying this just because of her recent video, because I'm just like, how can a company, knowing, like, if somebody gets on camera, I can't imagine getting on camera and saying, I'm mentally struggling, I'm going through depression, anxiety, alcoholism. Like, you're saying all these things that are so intense and so manipulative and just so extreme. And you're saying these, quite frankly, to children for most part, because she does have mainly like she has like a lot of kids that watch her. So when you're hearing all this stuff, I can't help but feel like fuck Morphe, because you're putting this person, you're obligating this person that is announcing to millions of people that they're openly struggling with this, and you're still making them go through the motions of exposing them to the hate comments and all this stuff. Like, especially when in your video, you're like, oh, depression can take people's lives, which it can. And that's why I have such a problem with people so freely just talking about mental health and all that sort of stuff, because it's very, very serious. But when you're sitting there saying like, oh, I'm going through all this stuff and I know I'm going to get a lot of hate. I know all you guys say, like, I only launch something, or I only come on camera when I'm going to be launching something. History is just repeating itself over and over and over again. And that's where I'm just like, how the fuck does a company, like, you're asking your supporters to support you and stand by you. How is this company not doing the same thing? Like, how the fuck, how as a company do you expose somebody to something like that? Like, I don't, maybe that's just me, and just, I know it's probably a huge risk, but it's like, if I'm a company and I'm collaborating with somebody and they come to me and say, look, I'm struggling with my mental health, I have anxiety, I have depression. If I have all of these things that have the potential, quite frankly, for people to commit suicide and all this sort of stuff, I'd be like, you know what? Maybe this isn't the best opportunity for us. Maybe we should not be collaborating, because this could potentially put you in a bad state. That's where I'm just like, how the fuck are people still supporting this? Whether she's manipulating us or not, I'm so, like, I was listening to that video and I was so fucking pissed, because I know people are going to buy it. People are going to support the brand. People are going to support Jaclyn, which, if you choose to do that, do you, boo-boo. I would say, if you want to support Jaclyn, buy from Jaclyn Cosmetics, even though I would never encourage anybody to buy from that brand. But that's the thing. Like, how the fuck can we stand here and support Morphe as a company when they're literally making somebody get on camera to say all these things to millions of people? Am I like the only one that is just like, what the fuck with this whole thing? How do you guys feel about it? I'm pretty sure. Oh, I totally just like skipped way down because I don't know what anybody's talking about right now. Oh, let's see. Let me scroll up a little bit. I see she's definitely a Morphe puppet. Yeah, and that's where I'm just like, I only feel bad, because how do you let yourself get so far gone and out of touch with reality? And even if it is about just money, how do you do that? How do you sleep at night doing that? It's crazy. I do think she's a puppet, but that's where I'm just like, how do people still support this brand? There's so many things wrong with this. It's crazy. It's gross when you think about it. For real, it's just like, how the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? I really hope she isn't lying about her mental health or alcoholism. That shit really bothers me. Which, the way that I took it is, I can't help but to feel like she's lying, just because she's lied about so much. And this is just me being like previously so attached to her. She's just repeatedly lied about just dumb shit. And I feel like it was lying just because it was like clickbaity. Like, you're putting vulnerable and you're in your title, you're not addressing everything either. Like, it's been almost a fucking year since the whole lipstick situation. She's like, I'm going to talk about 2019. And that's automatically, to me, what people think that she's going to talk about is the Jaclyn Cosmetics lipstick, which we still don't have answers. Where are those lab results that you paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for? Like, clearly I'm still pissed about this. I say that in so many videos, but I'm just like, I heard the video, I hear everything she's saying, and like, I've been with people, like I've dated alcoholics, drug addicts, and maybe I just take it a certain way just because I'm like, it's so morally wrong. And it's just after everything that we've been through, and it's just like, what is it, the definition of insanity? Like, repeatedly doing the same things over and over and over again and expecting different results, which this is the same shit that always happens, okay? Whenever she's going to be launching a product, whether it's her product or another company's product, as a business person, like, if you have these contracts, like, you know when this shit needs to go down. You know exactly what you're doing. So that's where I'm just like, yo, fuck this launch. Fuck Morphe. Like, how many eyeshadow palettes from Morphe do we need at this point? Like, this is number 7. Number 7 of the eyeshadow palettes. Put all the ones together that she's come out with. You have like 90% of the shades in here. And this is just like a little side note for me because this pisses me off every single time. In the 7 palettes, we've had, let's see, this makes 7 eyeshadow palettes with Morphe. We've had Becca Cosmetics. We've had the 2 highlighters, right? With Becca Cosmetics. We've had Gerard Cosmetics. We had lip glosses and lipsticks. How many other collabs has she had? She's had her own makeup products come out. How many have been named after the Hillsters, the Ride or Dies, the Jack Pack? Not a single one. And that's where when I'm reading through, even like, this is just me maybe being over analytical, but this is also me being a 30-year-old adult. It's like, if I'm creating a product, and this is probably so petty to some people, but it's like, if I'm creating a product and I'm trying to get my people to stand by me and support me and like basically begging people to buy this product, I'm going to name something after that. It's just like, why not name it like the Hillster palette? Like that, I'm just like, after all of the collaborations that we've seen, how the fuck is not one thing named after her subscribers? I think like the second palette, which was like the main palette that she's done, the one that everybody lost their shit over, that was the only one that said like, this palette's dedicated to all my loving subscribers. But every other thing, like no lipstick was named after. It's just one of those things. I'm like, that's just manipulative behaviors and selfish, quite frankly. Like anytime she does like a collab or anything, it's named after things that are just important to her. Whereas if you're coming out with a makeup product or something like that, to me, like the most important thing, or not, maybe not more than like family, but like one of the most important things I would consider would be like, oh, maybe I should like consider the people that are going to be buying this shit. I don't know. I just see happy birthday, Rochelle. Happy birthday. Let me scroll up a little bit, see what you guys are thinking. She has said it in at least 3 videos since her lipstick scandal that she was going and she would address everything and say, well, and say what's going on. We're still waiting. Yeah, it's like we still have no answers. Hey, Emily, what's up, girl? She keeps getting the chance to switch everything up and make a comeback, but she doesn't do it. Probably never will. This is her downfall. I don't wish bad on her or anything, but I think the time in that cut off. I agree. I think that like people keep giving her chances, and I don't understand why at this point. It's like, how many times can you repeatedly fuck up? And especially like when you have the like single-handedly the worst product launch that has ever been like in the existence of any makeup launch, and it was hers. Like all of her launches have had problems, and that's where I'm just like, how the fuck do people still buy this shit? She must have had like 10 deals and contracts signed with Morphe years ago, and she can't back out because at an earlier point, people didn't have the Morphe X Jaclyn launches. Exactly. And that's what I think is just like, I can't help but feel bad because she's contractually, she's obligated by contract to probably, like, these have probably been in the works. I guarantee she's had these contracts for years at this point. But you have damn well enough money to get out of those. But that's where, on a like from a moral standpoint, I'm just like, how do we not question Morphe morally? Like when they're going to make somebody go through something like that, especially, I don't know, it's just when I hear her saying like, I have mental health, I'm having issues with my mental health. Like you're talking about very serious shit over a fucking eyeshadow palette. I mean, come on. It's just crazy. I would agree with you on Jaclyn, but why did you have to bash the Blendiful for a week straight? If you didn't like it, that's fine. But going to extreme lengths, like taking notes on her video, what the hell? Here's the deal. And I'm so fucking sick of seeing these comments. I don't want to say job because this isn't my job. My experience and my duty, I'll say duty, as a creator to it as an influencer, okay? Because people look at me as an influencer because I get on camera and I talk about products, okay? Just because, and I say this in so many fucking videos, I'm like, just because I don't like it doesn't mean that you won't like it. If I love it and you don't love it, like that's fine. I'm here to talk about my experience. Just because I'm not kissing Tati's ass and just because I'm picking stuff apart, that's what we should be doing, in my opinion. If you guys feel a different way, that's totally fine. But that's how I roll as a consumer because I bought that shit with my own money. I watched the launch video. I'm treating this as I'm a consumer and this is the stuff that I have a problem with. Just because I pick it apart, like maybe more people should do that, not just kind of take it and run with it. That's right. I'm just like, for people to say like, how do you sit there and bash it? It's because I fucking can. That's why people watch my shit, is because I'm going to give it to you exactly how I feel about it. And I continuously used it because that's what we should be doing. We shouldn't be just giving you a first impression and saying, oh, I like it, or oh, I don't. No, I'm going to give you all the facts, or at least as much as I can. I don't understand how people don't understand that. And then you get pissed off at me for actually spending the time and using it and letting you know my thoughts and opinions on it. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch my videos. It's pretty simple. I don't get it. I just this thing, it jumps around and it drives me crazy. Oddly Aquarian, because that's her channel. I'm not trying to be rude, but if she wants to speak on it, that's her choice. Exactly. It's like, if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. But here's the other thing. And that's where I try to be always very transparent about why I'm talking about stuff. And I wasn't going to talk about this, but I'm so fucking sick of seeing this shit. And what I posted on Twitter, I'm like, don't you guys think it's a little odd that it's always the same brands that are having leaks with their makeup products? It's not being leaked on accident. It's being leaked on purpose, whether it's through trend mood, whether it's through people getting it, whatever the case may be, it's to get people talking about it. Now everybody's talking about it. Like, look, now we're making a video. We're talking about it. This is the type of shit that brands are doing now. Because if you think about it, it's Morphe, Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like, those are the two brands that stick out to me big time when it comes to, like, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I feel like every single one of their launches are leaked. How is this always happening? It's so crazy. They aren't making anyone go through anything because we don't have to purchase her items. Okay, I'm gonna jump. I'm sorry. If you guys want me to comment on something, please just comment it again. Free fucking promotion. Oh my God, don't get me started. Exactly. I know you were talking about it earlier today. It's just, oh man. I don't know. That was just where I wanted to say that, though. I'm just like, a part of me does feel like viewers are being manipulated, but then I don't think it's just Jaclyn that should be held like responsible, which maybe we should feel like she's the only one that should feel responsible. But I just don't. Especially when you're talking about things that are so heavy, like addiction and mental health and stuff like that. And it just seems awfully funny, too, that it seems like a lot of people are talking about it so much more openly now. And I even noticed Tati was talking about it the other day, because it's like, Is this what we're resorting to when like we have launches coming out or something? Because people do it, and I genuinely feel this way. People do that because it makes them more relatable, because so many people in the world deal with mental health. It's a way for people to feel connected to those people. And these people know that. It's just like, I don't know. And maybe I feel this way just because I've openly said this. I'm like, maybe I feel this way just because that's not something that I deal with on a regular basis. And maybe I shouldn't, feel that way. But it's just, I've been so manipulated in my life. And this is where I'm just like, how the fuck do people not realize? I think there's some truth to what she says, but I think there's a lot more manipulation than like, I don't know. It's craziness. Wow, didn't know we couldn't have different opinions. We absolutely can, and I don't understand. Unless you're talking to somebody else. We can have different opinions here, and don't think that we can't. I try to make that very clear on this channel. So I don't know, like, you guys don't need to attack each other or anything like that. And maybe I missed something, but I don't know. Maybe I just took that a weird way just because of the previous remark that I got. I don't know, whatever. Carrying on. There's not a goddamn thing wrong with discussing mental health. We should be more open. End the stigma. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But this is where and maybe it's just the convenience of it all. I don't know. But now all of a sudden, when we have a product coming out, now is when we're going to talk about it. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all. It's when it's so freely just, maybe it's because like she was laughing about it and like making jokes about it. And maybe that's somebody's way. I don't know, maybe I have no room to talk about something like this. But again, this is just my perspective. And that's why I have a channel, because I want to talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. Yeah, it's not a way that you should be manipulating people to feel bad for you because you want them to sell, you want to sell your product. Like, I would have been so much more like open to that video if, and this is where I'm just like, just stop fucking watching. Like, I never should have even have watched it. I don't know why I did, whatever. But that's where I'm just like, I would have believed it a lot more if it wasn't followed up by begging people to buy your product, having your back. And it's manipulation 100%. And that's just how I feel about it. And again, I tweeted about it after I seen the video. I'm just like, it's so disturbing and disgusting to me that children and teenagers are watching this and like observing this behavior. And they don't have a fucking clue what manipulation is or anything like that. And that's, I don't know. It just jumped down. So I just skipped over a bunch of comments again. I'm sorry. Talk about it, but heavy things should not be used in videos to sell products. It's just misplacement. I completely agree with that. Oh, Kara, what's up, girl? Mental health shouldn't be used as a shield against criticism for bad behavior. It minimizes how serious mental issues are. Completely agree with that. Like, that's where if she just had like a random ass video and talked about just what was going on and didn't have a product coming out, and this is just the thing. Let's not pretend that this is like the first time that this has happened. Every single time there's like 2 uploads and then a launch video, and then 2 uploads and then a launch video. It's a repetitive behavior. And this is where it's manipulation. And I don't care what anybody is just like, if anybody wants to say, oh, it's not manipulative, it 100% is. And tell me how you would feel if you had a child that was like idolizing this person and watching like all their videos and all this sort of stuff, and then they started acting that way. Or I don't know. It's just, maybe I feel that way because like I have kids, and I know her audience, and I know that just people are like losing their shit. Like, oh, take all my money. It's nuts. Susan said, off topic, Brit, you know how you can go into nicer public bathroom, there's fancy soaps. Wait, and there's fancy soaps, lotions, towels. Your parties have a beauty corner. How is it possible that every collab she's done since 2015 has been a shit show, but those same brands have bad Oh my God, this is jumping so much. What the hell? How is it possible that every collab she's done since 2015 has been a shit show, but those same brands have badass launches with other influencers? I don't know. It's all contracts. I'm not on that level. I don't know. I can only assume. But if she's dealing with all this shit openly and is coming out with something, that tells me I don't think anybody in their right mind would commit to something like that presently. Like, this has to be like at least in my mind, I think morally that would be somebody's thing, because it's not like she's not hurting for money. So I don't think it was like a desperate thing, like, oh, I need money, let's do a collab. I don't think it was like that. I think this has been like an ongoing thing. Whew. Exactly. She made the damn video because they wouldn't push back her launch, and she knew people would bitch if she launches a product and no video explaining why she keeps disappearing. See, I almost would have respected it more if she didn't put out a video and just launched it. At least that's how I would feel. Like, how would you guys feel if all of a sudden they just dropped like a Jaclyn Hill collab? I think just knowing that people are calling me out for it, I think that's what I would have done. But then again, I wouldn't be collabing with a brand like Morphe when I have my own brand. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are we collabing when you have your own makeup brand? Why aren't you focusing on your makeup brand? Or like, what the fuck happened with your lipsticks? Why is this more of a priority than your own brand? Like, that's just how I think about it. But let's see. There's no reason she could have excluded any mention about the collab from her video. Oh, fuck. This drives me crazy. How this jumps. Oh my God. Would have seemed more genuine. I agree. I have an expression. Telling me you're an asshole doesn't excuse you from being an asshole. That's what she's doing. Yes. Just because if I was to say, guys, I'm not manipulating you, that doesn't mean I'm not manipulating you. Like, that's called reverse psychology. Like, wake up, people. Like, what the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God. First time I caught it live. Woo woo. Yes, bitch. Let's see. Why can't Jaclyn Hill just give up YouTube? I mean, the dog and pony show is getting old as fuck. I think that's honestly the stage that it's getting to, but it's still the fact that she could do whatever the fuck she wants. Clearly. I mean, people still lose their shit over when she launches stuff. This is the Hourglass concealer I'm trying out for you guys, so I'll let you guys know. There's always some sympathy card pulled when Jaclyn sells something. I agree. And this is another thing that I'm just like, wait, why are we making a mockery out of things that you're constantly complaining about? Like, for example, and I don't want to see any of these comments. If I see them, you'll be blocked. People are always commenting on her appearance, which I still think she looks beautiful. Does she look different? Yes. But it's like an all the time occurrence that people are commenting on her weight gain or whatever the case may be. But then you're like naming shades after it. What was it? Like thickness or what? I'm going to look really quick, because I was just like, wait, are we going to sit here and complain about that people are calling you out for it? Or now are you going to turn around and like make a profit from it? Because this is another thing that people need to realize. When you're sitting there and giving these people the ammunition, they're going to turn right around and use it against you. Because that's exactly what's happening. Oh my God, I just had the freaking name of the damn, like all the names I'm reading. I'm just like, maybe like reading into shade names. Maybe that's petty, but I'm just like, I can't help but feel like she's basically like sitting there laughing in our face. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you guys hate on me for this shit, but look at me. I'm going to turn around and name my shades after it, and I'm going to make money. So ha ha ha, joke's on you. You know what I mean? Oh, let's see if I can see the names in this one. They're like blurry in this picture, I think. Oh, and the other thing is like, talking about tea, positivity. I'm trying to find that one that I was thinking of. Oh, love handles. It's just, I'm so sick of it. ABH leaked what? ABH always gets their products leaked. But we were talking about, I started talking about it, and then we quickly got into the whole Jaclyn Cosmetics thing. So ABH, they like fall into this category of their products always get leaked. And it's like, how? How do your products always get leaked? I even feel like, if I'm remembering this correctly, like Jeffree Star, hasn't his stuff gotten leaked too? Or they're always like paranoid it's going to be leaked? These people are all friends, okay? It's to me, it's like marketing tactics. Like, leak it, create hype, whatever, and then people are going to feel bad because it got leaked. Trend Muda's, I feel like, the person that always ends up leaking it anyways. But we were talking about with Anastasia Beverly Hills, they were doing like a test run of trying to collab with Roden & Fields, and that did not go over well. But Norvina, she jumped on it quickly. It's like, to me, I didn't care about it. I wasn't like up in arms over it, but I don't know. It's just like, I feel like they're just kind of diminishing I don't know. Like, when I used to look at Anastasia Beverly Hills, I was like, they were like a coveted brand. Like, people would collect their stuff, and they were like a high-end brand, at least to me. Now I feel like when they're doing all these things, and then Norvina kind of played it off like she didn't really know what was going on, which I don't believe that. I don't believe Norvina. Their contracts are in place. Yeah, so they were doing like a test run of like a brow kit with the Roden & Fields product. So it was like a collab between the two brands. Whatever the case was. It's just like people lost their shit over it. And I know a lot of people are like anti-MLM. I'm not one of those people. I have my opinions on MLM stuff. Again, I was going to do a video on it, but I don't think I'm going to, because I did like a trial post on Twitter, and I was like, okay, people are going off, so maybe I won't do that one, because I'm like unpopular, whereas I don't like not purchase from them. I'm just very conscious about what I purchase, or I'll purchase it, but I'm like, don't fucking bother me. I don't want a rep like harassing me over it. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I didn't buy all the unique stuff in the video. I wish it was still up, but it's currently got a strike on it. But that was why I did that video, so you had like an unbiased opinion, because I don't think that MLM companies, like, everybody has it in their head like, oh, they're shit products, where in some cases, yes, they are. But in a lot of cases, like any other brand, like, some of their products are fucking bomb. Like Roden & Fields specifically, their lip renewing serum beads are fire. Like, one of the best lip products I've ever used. So it's, I don't know. That's where I'm just like, just be mindful. Don't be manipulated by these people. And that's where I understand why people have the feelings on MLMs, just because it's like, these companies are allowing these representatives to act this way or to do business this way. But I also see how influencers and brands on YouTube are doing the same shit, like this manipulation 101 type shit. I don't think that they're any better than these MLM companies. I really don't. Oh, let's see. I'm wondering if she wasn't coming out with this collab so soon, if she would have even talked about her drinking. I don't believe that she would have, because I feel like, I don't know. I think it was just like a big sob story. And I honestly hope that if she is really struggling with her mental health and alcohol and everything, get the professional help that you need. You don't need a platform of 5.9 million people. Like, that's not the place that you should be like trying to resolve your problems. It's like in real life with people that can, like, with professionals. Like, I just feel like she just mistreats her platform. And it's, again, it's just, I know that she has a young audience, and it's like repulsive that this is the behavior that kids are exposed to, because I do feel like it's manipulative. I don't think people have issues with the products of MLMs. People have issues with their employees that make money and end up losing. I do agree with that. And that's where I see both sides of it. I'm just, if I have a friend, which I do, I have friends that are reps for all sorts of different companies. If I have a friend that you know, they felt like it was a good idea. Oh, wow. This is the Natasha Denona Bloom palette. Wowza. If they felt like it was a good enough idea, and if they're actually like using the products and they love it, that like they're a product of their product type thing, I'm gonna support my friend. Whether I think it's a smart idea or not, that's not up to me. That's not up to anybody but them. That's where I'm just like, okay, I'll support my friend. I may not do it personally, which I've done those types of companies. And you know what? This might be another reason why I have a certain perspective on it, because like I've done the whole Beachbody thing. I've done Roden and Fields because I was using the products and I fucking loved them and I was always buying them. So it made sense to me to be the rep. Granted, I wasn't like cold messaging people like they say to do it. But you know what? In real fucking life, they taught me a lot with business. A lot. So I don't think that it's all bad. I think that I think there's some bad with it, but it's not all bad. But that's where people, like, if people are doing this, they're grown-ass adults. Like, they're the ones that made the decisions to do these things. So if, like I said, if they're my friends, I'm going to still support them, whether I agree with like the business model or whatever the case was. But as far as, I don't see how beauty influencers or influencers online, that even celebrities are just as bad. Like, they're just collecting a paycheck. Like, do you really think Jennifer Aniston is using Garnier? Like, no, get the fuck out of here. But it's marketing. It's just, I don't know. I don't think MLMs are like the only problem. Oh man. Do you guys have anything else you want to talk about? That was like the main thing. I was just shook at myself at the fact that I was like, wow, maybe we shouldn't all be mad at Jaclyn. I don't know. I don't know what made me think of it, but I was just like, I couldn't believe that a company would find it acceptable or morally correct to have somebody like Jaclyn get on camera and have to admit to 5.9 million people that she's struggling with all these things just to be able to perform, to sell shit. You know what I mean? That's where I'm like, wait, that just is all sorts of bad. Let's see. Oh, Kara, thanks, girl. You know, it's super chat. Thanks, baby. Let's see. Jaclyn Hill learned how to scam people just like her father did. Word. I've heard all about that. I don't know the exact details. Who was it? I think, what was the podcast? Half Cousins podcast. They just did an interview with, what was her name? If you guys are on here, what was her name? But she like completely exposed the whole like history of the fuckery behind like the family aspect of Jaclyn. Oh, I forget what her name is. Somebody's going to comment it. I know it. Yeah, there's levels with the bingo. Okay, so we're talking about, let's see, Beachbody is so bad. See, I don't think they are. I know several people that work for that company and they make some ching-chang. Like, again, I don't think they're all bad. I wish that a lot of them did things differently. Like, I wish that they just monitored how people are, you know, doing their business. But then again, there's companies that aren't MLMs that have shitty people marketing their products. So that's where I'm like, I don't know. They're not the enemy to me. That's a problem. People aren't getting paychecks from MLMs. Huh. That blush blended out amazing. Wow. May buy that one. I was debating until I saw it blended out so quickly. That was the Bloom palette. I'm keep debating the Love palette because it looks so pretty. Supporting a friend who is an MLM isn't making them money. It's making their higher ups money. See, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. They still, yes, these other people make money above them, but they still make something. It's not like it just all goes to the people above them. Oh shit. Yes, Maggie Fish. Maggie May Fish. She was the one that did the like original like expose. Everybody's commenting it. Don't tell me what not to do. Let's see. I don't think a celebrity commercial is on par with MLM. I didn't pay anything to watch a celebrity commercial. I wasn't scammed into parting with, in some cases, thousands of dollars. See, that's where I don't know enough about enough MLMs. That's why I also decided, I was like, I'm not going to do that video because I don't know. I just see people like, who's the girl I always see doing these MLM videos? Is it Kiki Chanel? And she's like, don't buy from these brands. And I'm like, listen, I guess I don't ever tell you to not buy something. This is just like, here's my recommendation. The only time I'll ever say like I would not support a brand is Jaclyn Cosmetics, just because like she's put her customers in jeopardy before, like physically. So, or she could have potentially, let me clarify that. Other than that, I'm just like, if you want to buy something, do you, boo. But that's where it's like, if you have a sales associate coming to you, and that's how we need, even like influencers are the same way. Like, we're sales associates. We're not getting paid by these companies. And that's where I think I look at it like kind of like on par with an MLM, because, okay, these companies may not be paying us. Like, I get PR from Gerard Cosmetics, Good Molecules. I got the Midas Cosmetics. Like, I have a very small amount of PR that I've received. Okay. So I spend money to buy these products, to review them, to sell them essentially. Like, if I end up liking something, or if you like the way that something performs on me, that is going to sell it. So am I getting a paycheck from these companies? No, I'm not. But am I going to keep spending my money with these companies? Probably, because I want them to notice me. I want them to see that I'm talking about their stuff. So potentially, maybe they'll send me product or something along those lines. How the fuck is that any different than you paying a company? Because that's what a lot of the MLMs thing is you pay them and then you end up getting like a discount on the products that you're probably already going to buy anyways. Or you have to like spend a certain amount, which a lot of the time affiliates, like I had one affiliate link that I hit, like in order to keep it current, they wanted me to spend like $100 a month to keep like a discount code. That shit happens. So it's like, how the fuck is this type of thing any different than these MLM companies? But MLMs are like the enemy? No, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I just look at it totally different. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Again, issues with MLMs are not manipulating their customers. It's manipulating the staff. But it is their customers, because if they have a staff, they usually start out as customers, don't they? Right? I don't know. Let's see. If your product is legit, then start a company. Don't make it a pyramid scheme to have people scam other. Okay. That's where I'm just like, I have an unpopular opinion about it. That's my thoughts on it. You guys could feel however you feel about it. You can support them. You can not support them. I'm just not one of those people. Like, if I upload a video that's like an MLM, don't come for me, because I have my feelings on it, and everybody's entitled to have their own. You just don't have to watch it. As someone who has worked for an emotionally abusive boss, I can't imagine getting sucked into the manipulations of an MLM. It sucks you in and fucks up your life for a long period of time. Now, I've worked with bosses like that weren't in MLMs. So it's like, I don't know. We're going to agree to disagree on that one. Just to give you my perspective on that. I look at time as money. So I used to work for a jewelry store. Okay. I would have to meet a certain quota. So I would have to sell a certain amount, or I could get written up for that because I didn't sell enough, or I didn't get enough credit applications, or whatever the case was. Like, you had different like tiers that you were supposed to meet. And if you didn't meet them, you would get like borderline harassed, and you would also potentially get written up. Did you get written up most of the time? No. But if they wanted to, they could, because you weren't performing correctly. So it's like, It's more than just these types of companies that are doing that. But just because I'm not paying this company to work for them, I'm still working there. So it's still my time. Like my time is just as valuable as my dollar. At least that's how I look at it. I'm addicted to a lot of drug cosmetic stuff. Their lip liner, lipsticks, and highlighters are amazing. Yes, bitch. You pay them and most of them make you keep buying. Being on YouTube, I don't have to spend an extra dime to have a channel. But in most cases, so that's like their way of getting around it. But in most cases, you do. I don't know. We'll agree to disagree. Just because other brands are shitty doesn't mean MLMs aren't. I agree with that. I don't think that they're all bad. I don't think they're all good. I don't think all brands are bad. I don't think all brands are good. I think it's all business. And that's just where I'm like, okay, we'll agree to disagree. And we'll call it good. This is a safe space. We're allowed to have these conversations. Getting harassed because you didn't meet a quota is bad, but you are still getting paid. Yeah. Yeah, you're right there. Unless you get written up and you get sent home and you can't go to work. Let's see. I'll buy from friends if they don't try to recruit me. If it's a good deal. LOL. Yeah, that's pretty much how I am too. Like my friend Cassie, she was always trying to get me to join Unique. And I'm like, I didn't want to commit to one brand, but it's like, that wasn't the direction that I wanted to go in. I thought about it, but then I'm like, no, because I don't want to commit to just like a single place, whatever. And I didn't want to feel obligated to something, but it's just, if it's something that I'm already buying, like Beachbody, for example, I was doing my workouts at home. I was doing like the Shakeout. I was doing all that stuff and I really enjoyed it. So that's where I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to do it because I'm going to buy the shit anyways. And then when I didn't buy it, I just stopped doing it. But then I wasn't doing like the business aspect of it. I don't know. Other companies being bad. Yeah, like two wrongs don't make it right. I know what you're saying. And it was the same. I know, like when I left, I was like, this is the best thing ever. Britt, show us your shirt. It's Teresa's merch. Let's move on from this subject for real. So what do you guys want to talk about now? The word influencer is such an off-putting narcissistic word. I can't stand it. See, I feel that way about like micro influencer. I'm just like, can we not? I got paid on commission. If I didn't make the sale, I didn't get paid. Oh, damn. I just saw somebody say Trumpy. We're not going to talk politics. No, not happening. We have some fun. Oh, Heather, what's up, girl? I just saw you pop in. I think I've been here, but I just like saw it. Love the shirt. Thanks, girl. This shirt, I talked about it in my favorites video. It's the bomb. Am I coloring my hair anytime soon? I want to, but I don't know what color. I don't know what color I want to do. Look how much my hair's grown out, though. Man. Teresa's that has the best stories for real. I'm like, I don't feel like doing my makeup anymore. Like, am I done yet? I'm going to start doing my eyes just because we'll see. It's probably going to come out like shit because that's what always happens. Whenever I'm talking and doing a video, it always comes out like shit. Your hair looks pretty blonde. Thanks, girl. I like it. I'm just like over it. I'm bored. I want to do something different. I just had to find my brushes. Purple, damn it. It's about to be spring. See, my hair was purple for so long, though. It was purple for like, I want to say like a year it was purple. So I'm like, I get bored with purple easily because that's what I feel like it's been the most. Yeah, we couldn't even grant MLMs. I don't think politics is where we should go. Definitely not. I don't care enough about it and I don't know enough about it. I'm just like, I have no desire to ever talk politics. Shannon will start talking about it. I'm like, I don't want to fucking hear about it. Like, I don't like talking about it because people get fucking crazy. So let's not. You could just chat with us. What do we want to chat? I don't know. Like, what else do we want to chat about? If fading blue is a bitch. See, blue would always stay in my hair so well. I thought about doing red, but red fades in my hair so fast. Keep the contrast, Britt. Whatever you're calling. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this up here because I think I want to eventually like grow, because this is my natural hair color. I think I want to grow that all out. Do it rose gold. I need to go in store and see what ones from Arctic Fox are there, because they're like my favorite coloring brand so far. Have you bought any makeup this week? I bought the Alley Glines, the medium travel case. I wanted the whole, like the big shebang, because we're going to Vegas in April. So I was like, oh, that's like a perfect travel bag. And then it sold out. So I got the medium size one. So I got that. I saw the Melt Cosmetics launch today. I didn't buy it, but what else? I don't think I bought anything else. Guys, hell froze over. I got my 2 Sephora rewards. Couldn't believe it. I was like shitting bricks. So I got $200 to spend at Sephora. And actually, myself and Heather Austin, we will be collabing on our channels for what we got for free at Sephora. So that will be coming soon. I just have to either go in store or order it. I was going to go in store today, but there was a snow day. So I didn't go nowhere today. I edited all day long. One of the bags so bad. When do you come to Vegas? I'm going to be there 22nd through the 29th. We were going to be there for only a few days, and then we extended it because the draft's going on that weekend. So, because it was so expensive, we just decided to stay longer. Like, the flights were going to be so expensive for the weekend, and then the hotels were so expensive for the weekend. I'm like, if we just fly out earlier, we end up like saving, or we end up spending more, but it was just in my mind smarter. So we're going for longer. Heather's filming it tomorrow. Yes, girl. Hopefully I can get to the store tomorrow. I want the new Natasha Denona face palette. See, I wanted it, and then I'm not hearing the best reviews on it. So I don't know if I want to get it or not. Those of you that have it, what do we think about it? Because I think Emily said that she was returning it. I think Kara said that she was returning it. And then Teresa, she fucked me all up. And she's like, oh, I love it. So I'm like, fuck. Just when I decided that I wasn't going to buy it, I want to see it in person, though. So I think I'm gonna try to see it in person. I don't know. There's not much that I'm like crazy interested in right now. My sister-in-laws both returned it. Why did they return it? Like, give me the dirt. I know Emily said there's a lot of texture, and that is usually not my friend. I usually don't like texture at all in my, in my face products, because I already have texture on my skin. Kara said she filmed a review, but haven't edited it yet. Well, I'll be on the lookout for that. I know, Teresa loved it. I have the bloom palette, so now I kind of want it. See, I love the packaging on the new one. This one I eyed for the longest time, and then I got it in Boxycharm. So I'm like, yes, bitch. I just keep telling myself, like, maybe it'll come in Boxycharm, so I shouldn't buy it. Oh, I don't know, though. This is where I always do a shitty job, is on my eyeshadow. Whenever I'm talking and doing my shadow, that's why the past few videos, I haven't been doing my eyes. They've already been done when I start, just because I can do like my face decent when I'm live, but the eyes forget it, because I need to just pay attention when I do it. So my eyes never come out the best in my live streams. I think the blue palette is beautiful and perfect for medium to deep skin tones. See, that's where I love the tones in both of them, but I like the tones more in the bloom. But I don't really reach for the bloom that often. I'm telling you, that Tower 28 blush, I love it. Let's talk about Boxycharm. They're pissing me the fuck off, because I just got an email they keep sending me like duplicates, which they redeem themselves and they send me like a different product. But I just got an email and it says that like their shipments are running behind. I'm not going to get mine until like the end of February. But my premium already shipped. Like, what the fuck is going on? And did I see correctly that they had some sort of like drama going on? The Boxycharm drama. What's going on with Boxycharm? I don't know anything about it. So somebody fill me in. It's extremely textured and hard to blend out. The Love palette. What did Boxycharm do? Their products are fakes. That's what it was. Fill us in though. Like, give me. You can't just say they're fake. Like, are they really though? Like, is there proof that they're fake or nah? Selling fake storybook palettes. Are they really though? Like, is there proof? Give me the tea. Boxycharm buying packaging and using their own lab. Oh, snap. Supposedly they were collabing with Storybooks Cosmetics and told Storybooks to send an empty palettes and Boxycharm would put their own shadow. No fucking way. If that's true, is there anybody that's posted like proof? I need proof. Oh, I gave the tea. Did you post a video about it? The Love palette isn't good, but I'm going to donate mine. I saw Genji said people were selling her PR packages from her. I saw that too, which I know that's been like a thing. I don't think it's right. There was another issue with Anastasia Beverly Hills creating more drama. They're cutting back on their PRs because they had like over 2,000 influencers that were getting PR, I guess. Hold on. Let me catch back up. But then Storybook has an IG post recently basically saying that it isn't true. That's where it's like, but is it true or is it not true? Because that's what I thought. I remember seeing that now, and then I thought I saw that it wasn't true. That's why everyone was coming. Why everyone's is coming without packaging or damaged. Smokey Glow talked about it in her last video. See, I was going to watch that on the treadmill today, and then I got snowed in, so I couldn't go to work out today. So maybe I'll have to watch that tomorrow. Just saw Jen Gerard Twitter stuff a little bit ago. Smokey Glow did a video. I'm about to get so pissed. Oh, you gave the tea in the chat. Thought you had another highlight in shade, girl. I truly believe it's happened with other products because I've received products that are not the same quality, which is bullshit. See, I think that they put like expired or close to expired makeup in there because like this is one palette. It's been out for a hot minute and now all of a sudden Natasha Denona's in Boxycharm. So I do think that it's either products that are like on their way out or it's like borderline expired. So that it discontinued. That's what I mean by like on its way out. So I do think that that's something that they're doing a lot recently. Poshmark is full of PR packages. Yeah, like I've known that was a thing. I could totally see where it's so discouraging for brand owners. But that's also why I don't think that there should be like a set PR list because then there's people like that take advantage of it. I wish that they would switch it up a lot more frequently. I've talked about that a lot on my channel. Whereas I wish that they would send like this launch to these people and then on the next round, like switch it up and that it kind of like helps other influencers as well. When you're always sending it to the same people, eventually they're going to like not use it all or whatever the case. Like you can't tell me with the amount of PR that Tati gets, like there's no fucking way that she uses it all. Like maybe not send her everything. This is just an example, just to give you guys an idea. Maybe send her like this launch and then on the next launch, send it to somebody else. And then the next one, maybe send it. But that's where I get it because they do it because these people's audiences are huge. I guess you guys in PR are supposed to agree not to sell them too. I personally don't. If I get PR and I know that I won't use it, I usually put it in a giveaway, but I definitely never sell it because I don't think that that's right. But I've seen a lot of people like have issues with that before. I just saw that Emily Storybook Cosmetics worked with our own manufacturers and labs to create 3 palettes for Boxycharm. So it's not true then, right? I'm assuming that's a quote from Storybook Cosmetics. Amy loves makeup. Say that she loves the new blush palette. See, I keep hearing like polar opposite things. It's love it or hate it. So I might get it to try it because I think it is really pretty. I like the color story of it. Yeah, they always seem like lesser quality products or well-known brands. Yeah, like the less desirable, like on their way out. My issue with Boxycharm is their charm system for realsies. It's just a giant pain in the ass. Also getting off the wait list. Yes, I like what I hate the most about it is almost like Sephora. Because you, like with me, I always have like my referral link in my description box. So when people sign up for it, I earn like 500 charms, which I don't know exactly what it like translates to like money wise, but you earn money to spend in the charm room. And it's like always sold out of shit. There's never a good selection in there. And I think because whenever you get a box, you earn charms that way too. So referring people and like the more that obviously I've been getting it since November of 2017. And I think I have like almost $100 in the charm room available, but it's like, there's nothing ever fucking available. Just like the Sephora rewards, like they never have a decent selection of stuff. You know what I mean? I cannot hear the name Boxycharm without hearing it as Charming Box. I'm a 12-year-old. Audrey, you'll have to send it to me when you do that video. See, I'm okay if they send discontinued powder products because there's some wiggle room with the expiration. But if they're sending fakes or dupes, I'm so yeah. Like if they're sending fakes and dupes, like that's all bad. I'll probably stop after that. Oh, Danica, thanks for the super chat. Kick Boxycharm in the box. If Natasha Denona comes in my Boxycharm, I might crap myself. We're supposed to get Hourglass blushes in, I think, the premium box this month. So I might shit myself when I get that because I fucking love Hourglass products. ABH doesn't have to send every lunch to everyone. They could circulate it for real. But I think they just like stopped sending PR to people and people were like losing their shit over it, which that's where it's like, if you get PR and you just don't get it, sit the fuck down. I noticed that too, though, a lot. Like since, I should probably keep doing my makeup. Since they started doing the PR search, like the people that they chose for some of the PR packages, like that's like all they tweet about is like asking people questions about like what PR that they received or did they get their PR yet? Or it's like, I ended up unfollowing people because of it. Cause I was like, is like the only thing that you're going to ask like people about is just like why you didn't get certain things in PR. I don't know, like the entitlement. Come on. I mean, I get people do it. I think it hurt me more when it was someone I have developed. Yeah. Like, I think that would be like, if you found out like I sold my PR, like, I don't know. I've heard that people have done it. I think it's kind of fucked up though, but I could totally see, Jen, how that would definitely suck. So it's like, listen, I'm like giving you this opportunity to, you know, it's like a working relationship. What the fuck? Like, if you're just going to sell it, like, let me give somebody else the opportunity, you know? Oh my God, this chat. There's got to be like a better way for this chat to not jump around. I'm so fucking sick of seeing ABR PR shit. I'm over it. Kelsey, I never would have guessed that you were over it. She's like, don't even get me started. Kelsey was on one on Twitter today. Oh, man. What else do you guys want to talk about? Is it slow mode? Yeah, I think I have slow mode turned on. I think I do at least. Yes, and we work with so many that are just starting out, and it's a bit. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely fucked up. But that's where too I would understand it too. Like you think because I think it was Jen Love's review, she tweeted to you and she was saying like she knew that people sold it like to get money for their kids, which that's one thing, but I feel like if I was in a place like that and I was getting PR, like I would be like, "Hey Jen, just like a heads up, like would it be okay if I sold my like I feel like that's what I would do, but you know, maybe in this situation people aren't thinking about it. They're just like, "Oh hell no, let me get that money." Or maybe they think that you won't find out either. What the fuck are all these Brazil? You guys are on it because I haven't seen any of those, so thank you. I don't think so because slow mode stops chatters from being able to send comments every 30 seconds. So maybe I don't. I thought I had it turned on, but maybe I don't. I'm gonna use. I kind of want to use Leno. I'm using the Smoky Low palette. If you guys missed it, I'm gonna use my finger. I couldn't find my Esum brush that I like for shades like this. I'm just popping this all over. It's not about the makeup today. It's about the chit chat. Recommendations for good lip liner that isn't super pricey. I really like Gerard Cosmetics. They're one of my favorite lip liners. Oh, I wish their sale was still going on. They just had like 54% off. I think they're usually like $12 or $15, right, Jen? You see me use Share all the fucking time. I love that one. It's like a My Lips But Better. I need to get more of those. But I feel like they always have sales going on. Like they had like 5 for $25 at one point. That deal was crazy. That's when I should have stocked up. I may have an unpopular opinion, but if a brand sends someone product, it's there to do with what they want with. Whether it's ethical or not is up for question, but I personally don't care if someone does. Unpopular opinions today. I think that you're right. Unless it's like specified in, because I mean, there are some brands I'm sure that specify like, hey, we're sending you product, like we want you to review it or show it or something. But then there's probably some people that they just don't give a fuck. Don't tell anyone, but they are our Valentine. Don't tell anyone, bitch. There's 114 people up in here. But they are our Valentine's Day promo. I love to do sales. As a consumer, I feel like I won when I get a deal. For real, like we love a good makeup deal. Holy shit. I get so mad too when like all the brands do them all at the same time. I'm like, can you guys just space out all your sales so they're not all happening at once? So that's exciting. So was it going to be buy 5 or 5 for $25? Is that what the deal's going to be? The new eye base is so nice. I'm seriously loving it. I didn't use it today, but I've been fucking loving it. I didn't think I was even going to keep doing my eyes because like I just don't want to do my makeup anymore. I just want to sit here and talk. That's what I should have did today. But we'll carry on. We'll keep pushing. I'm not going to do lashes today. I need to put some bronzer on my face though because we're looking a little pasty. Britt, what's the purple glitter you put on your eyes? It's from the Smoky Glow palette. It's the shade Leno is what's on my eyeballs. I'm still using this palette. I don't have like a final thought process on it yet. But if you guys want a dedicated video to it, let your girl know. $5 each for like everything or for lip liners? Mix and match? What's the deal? Give us the dirty details, Jen. Let's see. I'm a thrift store junkie for that reason. I know. We love a good deal, especially on makeup. So excited for my Smoky Glow palette to ship. Yes, bitch. I'll be having a giveaway on mine because I wasn't expecting to get this. And Jen and Gerard Cosmetics, they actually sent me the Smoky Glow palette. So I have another one of these coming that I'll be doing a giveaway for. Yes, Gerard Cosmetics sale. We love a good sale. Lip liners for $5. Get on our email or text list if you'd like the deals. Yes, bitch. I feel like I always get the Gerard Cosmetics ones. What is it? 41400 or something along those lines. Let me go in with. Oh man, I'm like over my makeup right now. I need to purchase something from the Smoke and Go collection. I've been meaning to. I think it's all sold out right now, but a lot of us got emails that there's going to be a delay in shipment. So if you ordered I ordered the PR box. I don't know if it's everything, but because they're coming from China, there's a delay in shipment because of the, what is it, the coronavirus? Is that what it's called? I got an email about that the other day. So it's going to be a little bit longer. I was also looking at, this is another thing I wanted to buy, but I was like, oh, I'm not going to have it for vacation. I wanted to buy Salt. Was it Salt New York? They came out with they're doing like a Kickstarter, I think. A new one of those like magnetic, it's almost like a Z palette, but it's their own where it like zips up and it's like cushioned and it's like travel friendly. But they did a mini size and I wanted to buy it, but I'm like, well, I'm not going to have it by the time I go on vacation, so it's kind of pointless. So I didn't buy that yet, but I might buy the bigger one. Jen, will you do another like mix and match like with the mini setting sprays? That was so good. I'm going to need Gerard Cosmetics though to do some like eyeshadow palettes, like give us some like liquid blushes. Keep them coming. All shipments are being held up leaving China. Yeah, so I got a detailed email about it the other day. What is it? What the hell did Kara say? I'm looking forward to the Jeffree Star reveal. I'm guessing it's going to be a purple palette. Jeffree's still in timeout for me, so I won't be getting it, unfortunately. Have you tried Moon Slice? What's Moon Slice? What the fuck is Moon Slice, Jen? Bro, I'm so jealous because because honestly, every color combo looks good with your undertones. Thanks, girl. Oh, you want the 5 for $25? Do like a mix and match, like where you could do like the mini sprays, the lip liners, the Hydra Mask. Just a big ass mix and match, 5 for $25. Let's see, I had to fight with some girl because I had the piggybacks in my background. I saw that. I think it was on Twitter. You're like, whoa, bitch. Or it was either on Twitter or when I was watching her live the other night because I started watching it and then I had to go to bed because I was having a hard time on these day shifts this week. Oh, girl, you are sleeping. Watch my video from today. $20 palettes in there. So good. Okay, let's see. Okay, question. What would you compare Manny's highlighters to? To which brand? I honestly don't think that there's anything like them. Hold on. I would say maybe texture-wise, Makeup Geek. I would say they're closest to Makeup Geek, probably. I'm like trying to run through that, like got me stumped there for a second. Yeah, I think Makeup Geek is like the closest. Who else has the Manny ones or the Lunar Beauty ones? Okay, I can't. I was trying to use like my viewfinder for my lip line. Horrible idea. This is the Gerard Cosmetics lip liner and share if you're wondering what it looks like. That it literally is like my lips but better. Bam. My fave. That's my current favorite. It's like the only one I ever use now is that one. Cher is your color, girl, right? It's very, very close to my lip color. Does anybody else? That like stumped me, man. I'm like, wait, do I have another one that I think is close to it? I really don't. I think Makeup Geek is the closest, but it's not identical by any means. They're still different. Okay, these LA Girl brow pencils. Not the fave. They're similar to Anastasia Beverly Hills, but they're not the same. What did Kelsey say? This bitch. Valentine's Day is going to be lit because I'm going to tell my husband all I want is Gerard Cosmetics bronzer, or else my box will be locked. Oh my god, I can't even deal. I fucking love the chats that we have on here. It's everything. I got a comment the other day. Because obviously I've been doing a lot of live chats and live streams and stuff. And they comment, they're like, what the fuck, do you only do live streams? I'm like, wait, is there something that's supposed to be wrong? Oops. I just have so much more fun with live streams, and it's a lot less work. Let's just be honest. I'm spending enough time at my computer lately. I don't need to spend any more. At least with this, I can multitask. I've been feeling like Jen Gerard lately, though, because I've been watching I've like been catching up with everybody's videos on the treadmill. Close enough. Live streams are the best. See, I feel like the more people, that's the consensus, is people are liking them a lot more. I feel like I talk a lot better. Like, I still like fumble over my words and everything, but I feel like when I film stuff, I'm like a hot fucking mess. Like, there's so much that I have to edit out because I try to say things the right way. I just feel like it's more natural for me to do lives. I think it's just because I started doing lives like forever ago on Facebook. So that's what I don't know. I've just always been more comfortable doing lives. And then especially since I like figured out how to do like the HD, it's like the quality is just as good if I were to film it. So what the fuck? Why not? Yeah, it's like these pencils. It's just, they're okay. I mean, they're worth like the $5, but I feel like I have to work a lot harder with these compared to, I don't know, there's just something so right about the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. How did you guys feel about the whole like ABH Roden and Fields shit show? Were you guys like pissed about it? For me, it was just like a turnoff. It's like, wait, why are we doing this type of stuff? I felt even the same way about like, I just don't understand. Like the Jaclyn Cosmetics and Morphe, it's like, why? Why are we doing these like random ass collabs? Like, worry about your own brand. Just stay in your lane and do your own thing. Like, I don't understand. Like, why are we collabing when we have our own brands? I don't get it. Weak sauce. I didn't care, but wasn't going to buy any of it. Norvita's lying, obviously. What did Kelsey ask? I need a camera recommendations. Do not get the Sony A50. I just saw Kara said the same thing. I have that camera and it's horrible. I love, I have the Canon 80D and I fucking love it. I think there's one model. It's like the T3i Rebel something. I don't know. I'm a huge Canon fan. I'm telling you, I love the 80D though. I use it for, that's what I'm using right now is my Canon 80D. But even for my weddings, that's what I use because it's just for, I think the price of it is more expensive, but I think the price of it is so right for the quality that you get. Like, look at how fucking stupid that eyebrow looks right now. Whatever. We're here for the chit chat, remember? I don't personally hate MLM. I don't agree with making people think that they can get rich doing nothing. Yes, as long as they're honest, I'm good. Same. Me and you are in the same boat, girl. But they didn't end up. No, they did. They did collab, but it was for like a limited quantity, I think is what the consensus was. I use a Canon EOS SL2 and love it. See, I feel like Canon's the way to go. I used to do Nikon. I think Canon's way more user-friendly, and I think video-wise, it's better quality. Like, I think they focus more on the video aspect versus just by the research that I did, I always watch the comparison videos, like where they film the same thing, but they use the two different cameras. That's why I ended up with this one, because I was like, for the quality that you get for the price that you pay, it's so good. But I think the biggest thing, though, is your lenses. Your lens is what makes a huge difference. So I have like my Canon 80D, but then I have, what is it, the 35 millimeter. I think it's was it 1.2? I think. Audrey's live was lit. I missed it. I didn't get a notification for it. When was it? I use a webcam because I'm too lazy to get a monitor. I missed it. I started doing like all of my, what do you call it? My notifications. So I'll have to redo mine for your channel too, because I never get notifications when you upload or anything. So I basically like turn them all off and then I turn them back on. So if you're not getting my notifications, try doing that. This is the Christian Audette lipstick with Mel Thompson. Not the fave. I bought this because I love Mel, but I do not like this formula at all. Like I will not buy this brand again. It's like Play-Doh-y. Definitely not my favorite formula by any means. Let me go in with we'll do my Kylie Cosmetics High Gloss and Clear. I feel like I've barely used this and it's like almost gone. Maybe I'll lock my box for a lens on my birthday. Maybe I don't want it then. See, I bought it not caring because I love Mel, but for how much they are, honestly, I'm not trying to hate on Mel. Because like Mel is like luxury for like her channel is like a luxury channel. I would not think that this is luxury lipstick, because it's like the smell of it's kind of off to me. The texture of it's like the color. I love the shade of it. It's just the formula of it's kind of funky. The shade of it's nice, but I don't know. There's other lips like NARS Audacious lipsticks. Oh, fuck me up. Those are so good. Jen, you still on here? Are you gonna ever do eyeliners? I keep trying to get Makeup Geek to do fucking pastel eyeliners because I want to order ColourPops, but like I do, but I don't because theirs are so hit or miss for me. But no one sells pastels, and I'm getting sick and tired of it. Besides ColourPop and Marc Jacobs, they got like one shade. Oh, NYX. I always forget about NYX. I just want gloss. That's all. Oh, I'm eyeing the Melt Cosmetics ones. Oh, they look so good. I feel like Christian Audet's formula is very similar in feel and smell to the Natasha Denona. I need a nude in the Charlotte Tilbury. Which I don't think it's similar to, because I have the Matte Revolution. It's not similar to that. It's like, it's not like a bad formula. It's just, I'm trying to think of something that it reminds me of, but I don't know. It just kind of picks up on my lips funny. That's why I always have to put a gloss over it. I can't wear it by itself because it just looks weird. It could be because I don't like fill in my lips when I lip line. Yeah, it's just, I think I was just expecting more, knowing how much I paid for it, you know? I was expecting it to feel like, I don't know, I guess I was just expecting it to feel like more expensive. And then, I don't know. I just didn't love it. Oh, let's see. We have some pencil ones developed, and they last forever. When they coming out? Oh, but it'll probably be next year. Jen, why you gotta wait for so long? Why do we have to wait? Urban Decay is coming out with colored gel eyeliner. See, I like creamy, like this Marc Jacobs one, fire, so good. But they only have like this color and the light blue one. Those are the only two like pastels that they have. I wish that there would be like a whole range. I like pastels like this because they make my eyes pop more. Like I very rarely use black. It's just a preference thing. I just like how my eyes look. They just look more wide, bright, and awake. It's just my preference. I love it. Did Urban Decay come out with pastels? I don't know. You can love an influencer and support their collabs, but hate the actual product on yourself. That's not a bad thing. Yeah, it's just, I keep using it to just be like, is it just like how my lips are? Like, I think it looks really nice right now, but it's because I put the gloss on top. By itself, I'm just like, And then I don't know. I think for me, it was just like the price. And then originally, thank God I didn't buy the whole bundle or I would have been so upset. I think it was just because like they were so expensive. And Christian Audet, like no disrespect to them, it was just I had never heard of them. And then I was like, okay, I trust Mel's opinion because she's like luxury queen. And then when I got it, I'm just like, this just doesn't feel like luxury to me. I think that's just what it was. Like for what I paid for it, it just doesn't feel like it's expensive. I like the LA Girl liners. I always forget about them too, but I think they only have like a couple. I don't ever use black because I have hooded eyes and it closes off my eyes even more. That's why I do it too. We're going in store with Costco and I have to put my resources into inventory for them. Well, that's exciting. I fucking love Costco so much. I hadn't heard of them until, I was just like, wait, who's this brand? But then I'm like, it's Mel. I got to support it. So then I did. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think I would buy from them again. And then when I first got mine, I thought I had like contaminants in it, but it was a false alarm because I just wiped it off. But they were going to send me a new one. They had excellent customer service with that whole shenango. Whatever the hell word that was that I just said. But yeah, I'm just like, it's okay. Oh my God, now I have a reason to use the Costco membership. I fucking love Costco. Oh my God. Jessica Braun, she has the best Costco hauls. I'm like loving her. I've always loved her channel, but I love it even more now. Since she doesn't only do makeup content. I can't lie, with the Smoky Glow palette, I was so excited that Jen sent this to me because colleague is spelled wrong. And now I have the original. Because in the I think in the I also forgot another thing that I bought recently. I think when they have the next round, they're gonna correct it. But I pre-ordered with Clionadh Cosmetics. I forgot. I won't get those until like April though. But I got the vibrant bundle, and then I got 6 more of the glitter multi-chromes. I feel like with Clionadh, the glitter multi-chromes are my favorite because they're the most unique. I really like the pastels too, but I feel like there's so many other brands that do things that they're not the same. I think their formula is better, but it's so close that I just, for the price that you pay for Clionadh, they're like $25 for those ones. You could get them from who is it? Terra Moon's coming out with some, like, there's so many indie brands. Like, if you look on Indie Makeup Spotlight, there's so many brands that are doing the multi-chromes. It's crazy. But the glitter multi-chromes though, Gargina. Can't wait. Can't wait to get those. This is my Thrive Cosmetics best mascara ever because I love how easy it is to take off. I envy Jessica Braun's eyebrows. Love her. I fucking love Jessica Braun. She's been one of my favorites. She's probably been like one of the creators that I've been subscribed to for the longest because I feel like she's just so normal. She hasn't changed. And I feel like her content, I love the fact that she doesn't just stick to makeup. I love that. And then I love that they're like always in Disney, it seems like. That's just a personal thing that I love. I love Disney. I wish I could be a Disney vlogger. Like, if I lived in Florida, I would 100% be a Disney vlogger, like eating everything. Oh yeah, I'd be reviewing the shit out of some Disney if I could live down there. When the teen interrupts. And you miss your vibrator. Well, we know where your mind is tonight. I love the Clionadh. I wish they filled orders faster and they don't travel. Yeah, it's like if you're impatient with your orders, they are not the brand to buy from, but their customer service is phenomenal. Like, they're the nicest people ever. And they're just, they're so good. I can't wait. Best mascara ever. I didn't know I had lashes until using it. See, I love everything about this except for the applicator. Jen, another thing, if you ever do a mascara, tubing mascara, yes, please. I mean, if you want to collab. No, it's just, I love how easy it is to take it off. I fucking love it. This is like the only mascara that I use now. And then I feel like the formula of this is so long lasting. Like, I've had this. I bet you I've had this in my collection for like 8 months and it's still not dried out. Like, that alone just impresses the shit out of me. I have ones like this, what is it? The Big T's. Like, this is almost dried out already. And I've had this for like a month. I thought somebody was at my door. I've had this for not a month. I've had this for a few months. I got this in Boxycharm and I'm like, what the fuck? We have an awesome mascara developed. Well, I'll be ready and waiting for it. They're so hood. They're so good about letting you know your order isn't coming. So sweet about it. Yeah. Like, that was one thing I was really impressed with Midas Cosmetics, with the fact that they're having delays with their orders, because I love knowing when shit changes with my orders and stuff. And I'm telling you, like, Clionadh blew me away when I DM'd them that I was like, oh, I missed this line because everything or like the custom bundle sold out. And I like buying them that way because I like ordering it for like the best bang for your buck type of thing, because everything is so expensive. And then you have to pay, because they're in Canada, you have to pay for the shipping and everything. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to order at least like $100 worth of stuff. Like, I wanted to buy like what the hell was it? It was like there was a little bundle that they were donating to Australia, like everything that they sold. And then when I fucking ordered, I forgot to buy it. And then I DM'd them like after their very first restock. I was like, oh, I missed out, whatever. And she's like, oh, just DM me which ones you want. And if they're not sold out, like, I'll just create a bundle for you. Because it was, the way that it works is, I explained this in my original video. It's basically like if one shade sells out, the custom bundle will sell out just because you lose the ability to add the one shade that sold out, you know? So she's like, yep, just email me or just DM me which ones you want and I'll just PayPal you. I'm like, oh, bitch, yes, I love that. Oh, Zadina, what's up, girl? Best waterproof mascara. I'm struggling here. I don't like waterproof mascara because it's a pain in the ass to get off. This is the one, Thrive Cosmetics. I fucking love this mascara. It's the bomb.com. You can get it at Ulta now. It's like warm water will take it off, but it doesn't flake. It's a tubing mascara, so it actually like forms tubes around your lashes. I don't go like nuts with my mascara because I don't, like you could tell, I don't really have that good of lashes. I always wear false lashes, but with this mascara, it's like super black. I talked about this in, what was it? My Best in Beauty for 2019. It's like a super black mascara and it's just, it goes on the lashes. It holds a curl. It's so nice. It's such a good mascara. Tubing mascaras are awesome. Yes, I fucking love them. I like Lights Camera Lashes for every day. And I don't know what that one is. Flashes. Oh, Lights Camera Flashes for night. But Big Ego got bad reviews. I didn't really like the Big Ego. It got a big ego. Such a huge ego. I don't fuck with waterproof mascara. It's bad for your lip. I'm not a fan. Being a dog groomer, I have to use waterproof. I look like a raccoon by the end of the day. I would try this one because it's, I mean, warm water, it'll get it off, but it's like you have to like rub it, you know? I don't think if you get like water on it, it'll just start coming off. You know what I mean? I would try this one. I love it. But what is tubing? Like the formula of the mascara, it like forms, it like basically like coats your lash and it forms like a tube. So when you take it off, like, so what I'll do is I'll go in with my cleansing oil and I'll just kind of work it in my lashes and then I'll push down lightly and you'll see like all the little tubes just come off your eye. It's so fucking weird, but it's so cool. It's like a plastic, not really, and coat your lashes. Yeah, it's just like, say this is your lash. It's just like forms over the top of your lash. It's so bomb. It's so good. I think I had a Clinique one like that. I don't know any other brands except for, I think Kevin Aquan is the only other one that I've noticed. Or no, there was one more at Sephora because I was going to try it recently. There was one more at Sephora, but it was like a brand that I don't think I've... Surratt, maybe? I think that was it. It was Surratt that had a tubing mascara. But I think Essence... Actually, if you've never tried a tubing mascara, I think Essence has one. I've never tried it, but that has like the same concept as like the tubing. It basically doesn't come off on your face from oil. It can only be removed with water. See, it's like I still get it removed with water or with oil, but I think it's because I have like the water mixed. Because it's like I'll work the oil all over my face and then I'll splash my face with the water. So it probably is the water. But then I'll just be like, whoop, and they come right off. Blink was amongst the first. I did not know that. Confession, I do not use makeup remover, toner, etc. Only my face wash. Oh my God. Oh, girl. Skincare changed my fucking life. I never used to even like wash my face back in the day. Oh my God. But I had like the worst skin. Oh, and my face was so oily. I'm looking so just like dewy right now. I think I need to throw out my Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. That's what I use today, and my skin just doesn't look the best right now. At least I don't think so. Are there any mods in the chat? I feel like my moderators like went away. Like Alexia, I thought you were one. Audra, I thought you were one. I'm gonna make. I thought like Kelsey was a mod. Like people that are here often. I'm gonna make you mods. Now that you say that, I'm like, wow. Where are all my mods? If anybody wants to be a mod, let me know. Oh, somebody thought I was boring. Girl, bye. Oh, man. Let me see. I was trying to go and see what I found. I'm like, wait. They had to go get it. Had to get it back. Oh, man. Well, I think that's it for tonight's video. Is there anything else you guys want to make comment on? I'm here if you need help. I'm out for a couple channels. Perfect. I love having like a ton of mods because then I feel like everybody's like, this is a safe space. What state are you? I have to place your accent. I'm in upstate New York. So not like New York City. Upstate, like Syracuse-ish area. You know you've arrived when trolls show up in your life. I feel like there's always at least one troll in like every live. I don't know what it is. It's like anytime I'm live, there's always somebody. She went timeout. I was totally thinking Michigan. See, I always get people are always asking me about my accent, and I'm like, I don't have one. On the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing is crazy. Oh, I started hearing about that, and then I was just like, what? I get more attached to influencers versus celebrities. Only people who live in New York have to specify it is in New York City for real. Like, because any fucking time, if I say I'm from New York, people are like, oh, like New York City? No, not even close. Like the country of New York, the countryside. I definitely have an accent. Yes, you definitely do, Kelsey. I hope I can get notifications when you do a live instead of just, yeah, right? It's so annoying. I always tweet it out on Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter, oh my God, who saw my little video I tweeted out the other night? This girl, she was so fucking cute. I don't think she watches my videos. I think her mom does. But she sent me her live stream. Like she was going live. So I'm like, let me see what this is. And I pop in her live and she's sitting there. She's like sitting in her room and she's doing her makeup. And I just said, hey, beautiful, or said, hi, beautiful. And she goes, oh my God, Britt Clark. And she like, oh my God, it was like the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God. It was so, I was like, that right there is why I love doing this. Because it was just, I thought back to, granted, I wasn't that young watching YouTube or anything, but I was like, what was I, probably like 22 when I started watching. If I had a video and I saw like Jaclyn or Manny or somebody like that, like somebody I watched all the time, because at that time they were smaller, but it's like if somebody had popped into my live and it took me like 2 seconds and I'm like, hey, beautiful. And then she was like, oh my God. And then I just had like I was on there for like 5-10 minutes, just like talking to her. And it's like, I would have fucking died if somebody did that. So it was just when you think you're not like on people's radar, it was so fucking cute. Future beauty guru on that video. I know, it was so cute. Cause I look at it like I ain't nothing fucking special. I just get online and I just talk, like I talk to you guys, but it was just like, I don't know. I guess I never really like looked at myself in that way, but then just seeing that, it was such a pure reaction. And she's like, my mother's your biggest fan. It was so cute. Oh my God, it was everything. If you didn't see it, go check out my Twitter. It's so fucking cute. Being kind is free 99. Exactly. Oh, I was just so glad that I just happened to pop into it, and it was so cute. You are a true celeb, though. I don't wish I was a celebrity because you always are like, oh, I wish I was. No, I don't. I like my privacy. But it's just, we're all just normal. We're normal people. The only thing that I do that some people don't is just put a camera on and talk to it. And then I don't know. I think that's why I like lives too, because it's like, I don't feel like it's so weird. But then in reality, like it kind of is, because none of us really know each other. But here's why people like your videos, because you do interact with people. Yeah, and that was what I thought was so weird was like I got that comment the other day. They're like, "Oh, what do you only do live streams?" I'm like, is there something wrong with that? Like, are we not supposed to do live stream? Like, what the fuck? I love the fact that more creators are doing so many more lives now, though. Like, I was gonna go live last night for my what was it? I was gonna start doing like my makeup declutter, and I'm gonna try to do that live. So I might be live again tomorrow. And there was like Teresa was live, Michelle Wong was live. Like there was like 4 people live. I'm like, oh damn, I guess I ain't going live tonight. Because there was so many of them. I was like, oh, I fucking love it. I feel like the live set you apart. I think that too, because it's like I wish that more people would do them. The only thing that sucks about them is they're so fucking long. So I feel like if you miss it, you're just like, I'm not gonna catch up on that. But who knows? Maybe you will. Wait, what did you say that you didn't think you would? Wait, what did you say that you think you didn't think you'd ever say? I feel bad for Jaclyn Hill, but it definitely needs context. I would recommend watching from the beginning. If it's not fair to me to just say like, oh, I feel bad for her. There's a reason that I feel bad, and I talk about it a lot in the beginning of the video. I know, right, Audra? Everyone was. I was like, well, I ain't going live tonight. Yeah, it was like, I think it was Michelle was first, then Teresa, then I think Kara was live. Or no, Kara wasn't live last night. But it was like, we all like watch each other too. So it's like, they're all over there already. Like, I'll pass. I'll do it tomorrow. I've rewatched your lives. The only thing I don't like is I can't check. I know. I do the same thing. Like I rewatch Kara's lives all the time. Everybody that I just talked about, I always rewatch their lives too. I'm just like you. I don't comment along with it. Sometimes I'll like get in the comments and type as like the chat's going along, and then I'll post the comment after. But then other times I'm just like, I listen to it almost like a podcast. I feel like that's essentially like what my channel is like a video podcast. Don't feel bad. She's a master. I knew. Zaina, I wish you were at the beginning of this video. I knew you were going to say that. It was half cousin. Yes, it was. It was half cousins. Yep. It was them too. She played the mental health card to death, so alcohol problem is her sympathy. Not couple that with the so-called leak. I know. Oh, I wish you were here at the beginning. I rewatched the live and sometimes commented along. Same. Creator live streams, schedule needed. I know. Well, that was where I feel like I like going live at like 8:30 because I feel like that's when everybody's like starting to chill out and really like catch up on their phones after all day, you know? And that I think everybody like figured that out, that that's a popular time. So now everybody goes, because it was like 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30. I'm like, okay, if they're all live, I'm not even going to try. I got notification, but it was frozen. What the fuck? YouTube sucks, man. Zaidal, go off, girl. I fucking live for Zaidal. Fucking live for it. Oh my gosh, love it so much. Yeah, it was Zaidal. I feel the exact same as you do. That's why I was saying like it's not fair to just say like I feel bad for her. I only feel bad because I think she's gonna take the blunt of everything, and I think it's alarming that Morphe is like still making her like go through with everything. You know what I mean? Like if you're dealing with stuff like that truly, and if you're genuinely looking for that support, like you think the brand that you're collaborating with would support that of all things. Yeah, it's just, I couldn't imagine getting on camera in front of 5.8 million people and saying like, I'm struggling with mental health and all this sort of stuff, but then like you're still being obligated by a brand to launch this product when you're already dealing with that. Whether it's true or not, like whether she's actually dealing with it or not, because that's where everybody's like, oh, she's lying about it, which even if she is, she still was like forced essentially to get on camera and admit that to so many millions of people. And that's terrifying, especially when it's like a mental health issue. That's where I think the brand is, I think that should say a lot about Morphe as a brand, in my opinion. Hey, I'm a dad of 2 daughters, and you help me connect with the stuff they're into, so I appreciate it a lot. As you know, so thanks. Jonathan, you're the fucking best. You're like one of the OGs on not only Instagram, but even my YouTube. Like, Jonathan's always on it. I fucking love it. I love your eye look. Thanks, girl. I wasn't too into it, but it's growing on me. It's just whenever I do my makeup live, I feel like my eyeshadow always comes off like shit. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna do like 10 more minutes because we're gonna be at 2 hours. So if you guys have anything else you want me to comment on or have a chit chat about, I'll keep reading along with these comments now that they finally slowed down. Whenever we go live about problematic people like this, I always kind of expect like trolls and people to have unpopular opinions, which is totally fine. But if anybody's still here and they commented something they want me to comment on, just go ahead and leave it again. Jaclyn's marketing technique is always some form of have sympathy for me. I do definitely agree with that. Or it's like, you have no idea what happened behind the scenes. And then I think it's awfully convenient. She brought up Jeffree Star as well. So it's just, oh man. Oh my God. What about 1 million subscribers Zoom chat with you? Oh my God. That'd be so fun. You, Teresa, and Michelle all live at the same time. That'd be so much fun. Oh my God. I would love to do that. Zaddy Doll is amazing. Found her during Lipstick Gate. Oh my God. I've been following Zaddy Doll. I feel like she was like the original, like spilling the tea. Like Zaddy Doll was like the original drama channel. But she came with the facts. That's why I always love Zaddy Doll. Like, I don't even know when I initially found Zaddy Doll. I feel like I've been following forever, whether it was on Instagram or Twitter or wherever. Just so people know, Linda, is it Tawil? So Linda and Chris are not the original owners of Morphe. They're not even the current owners, correct? Oh, Linda of Morphe is a puppet master. Yeah, I don't even think that they're the owners anymore. Zaddy Doll will know. She knows all the tea. And Zaddy Doll is a knockout. I always am like, I want to know what she looks like. I want to know what her real name is. Oh, that's very true, Brett. I didn't think of it like that, especially since her and the owners are supposedly so close. Yeah, it's like terrifying. Always depressed and now an alcoholic and always before a launch. Yeah, there's always like a where I've been or what's going on, or I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna address everything. Like, I just want to see those $100,000 plus lab results that we still haven't seen. I do think it's awfully odd that there's no existence to the lipsticks when it comes to Jaclyn Cosmetics. There's nowhere on Instagram. I've talked about this before. Nowhere on Instagram, their website. It's like it never happened. And I think that's very weird. You think that they would be like, oh, we're going to reformulate and relaunch them. And nope, let's just delete it and pretend it never happened. As much as they claim they found it, they didn't. Do you know who did? Thanks for spending your Friday with us. Oh my God, I forgot it was Friday. Happy Friday. Then she's miraculously healed. I'm sorry, but when you're depressed, it doesn't go away. And now, yeah, it's just, I don't want to say like, I don't believe that she's dealing with shit, because I'm sure that she is, especially like after the whole lipstick situation. Like, I wouldn't understand it if she didn't experience some kind of depression or something. Like, I do believe that there is some sort of truth there. I just think it was awful timing. And I don't think that it would have came out if she didn't have a product launching. I don't think it ever would have been addressed. I would have respected it a lot more if it was like a separate video, but then it was like horribly delivered. We'll just say it that way. Have an awesome night, bitches. I'm gonna add you as a moderator, girl. I'm gonna have so many moderators after this. This is a good angle you are using. Nice quality video. I like the lens focus with the blurred background. How did you do that? I'm streaming through my Canon 80D, and then I have a 35 millimeter lens on. Right? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, 35. Morphe allowed Jaclyn Hill to the brunt of the failed Morphe launches, and yet she still collabs with them. Collect that coin even if it costs you your integrity. Yeah, like I genuinely feel like she sold her soul to the devil. Like, and I can't help but just to think of who was it? The nappy-headed jojoba. Never trust anybody with a Morphe code. So I'm just like, she sold her soul to the fucking devil. We will never see the lab results. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, man. Oh, that dropped. Hang on. I'm going to scroll back up. Because I feel like I skipped over a lot. A huge live with everyone would be amazing. That'd be so much fun. Oh my God. But see, this is why I love your channel. We don't have to have the same opinion, but we're learning and chatting and having fun. Exactly. Like it got a little nervous when we were talking about MLMs earlier, but I'm just like, I'm kind of nervous for the comment section after that. Because it's like, if people aren't here all the time, they're not going to understand. Like, we all have opinions here. Like, it kind of amazes me. I need to add some sort of like inner corner highlight, because this right here is driving me crazy, and I don't know why it's showing up like that, because in person it don't look like that. Yeah, it's like if people don't usually watch these lives, they're gonna be like, because people are crazy. Oh, let me get a brush. Hold on. I've got my brushes on the floor. What the fuck's wrong with me? Drama channel without the channel. I know, right? Spitting out truths for real. Like, if you're looking for the real tea, Zadidal's got it most of the time. She's like my main source. If I'm curious about something, I know I could ask her about it, and she'll probably know. And she's got no shame in her game saying it either. She says it with a chest. I'm going to BRIT to watch. Wait, wow, I can't. I should be embarrassed by the way that I read in these live chats. I'm going back to watch the whole live. Got here about 10 minutes ago. Looking forward to watching and seeing this eye look. It's stunning. Sitting in bed with the flu needed. Oh, I hope you feel better. Raw Beauty Christy did an amazing job on her lipstick gate video. Yeah, I did really enjoy her video. See, that's what bothers me. If she can't handle the pressure of being a CEO, she shouldn't be one. I don't see other female CEOs whining and complaining. That was one thing I forgot to mention earlier in the video, because yes, I did watch it. Unfortunately, I hate even admitting that. She's like, I just wanted to complain about that. Like, you wanted to complain that you want people to support you? Like, what? I was like, did I just hear that correctly? Like, did she honestly say that? Because it was when she was like begging people to buy it and support it and stand by her. She's like, I just wanted to complain about that. I'm like, oh, wowza. Oh, Vic and Vaskin, I'm not even going to try that last name, are the original owners and founders of Morphe. Oh, I didn't know that. Jaclyn claiming to be an alcoholic, yet she stopped drinking because she felt like she drank too much. That's not an alcoholic. Stopping is much harder than just deciding to stop. See, that's where I'm like, I can't even analyze it, because the reality is I don't know. But just the fact that, I don't know, it was just how it was brought up. I'm just like, no, that was so bad. Brands get canceled for the tiniest things, yet hairy lipsticks are forgotten. It's so odd. Right? It's what we like to call a cult, Jen. It's fucking cultish behavior. The original Jaclyn Hill and Vault palettes were Beauty Dom Commodity, and then they switched to another company, long name, who made the James Charles palette for them. I saw you tweeting about that today. So the new, fuck, it just jumped again. Hold on, I gotta find where I just was. So the new Jaclyn Hill palette could be either manufacturer. If she's truly depressed, you don't just get over it. That's right. I feel like, I don't know. I just hate how, I hated the whole entire video. Lexia, that shit bothered me so bad. I have family that struggles with addiction. It's no joke. Their lives have been ruined because of it. They can't just stop. And that's what's kind of like surprising is how just like jokingly and lightly she kind of like tiptoed around it, knowing damn well like what her ex-husband was dealing with. And this is, again, me being way too fucking attached. Telling you, I was like, especially with those two together, I was like, oh, they're the best couple ever. Oh man, parasocial relationship on another level. I was. She needs to quit YouTube. She only cares about getting sympathy to help drive sales. The only time she posts videos is when she needs to sell shit. I do agree with that. I thought it was interesting that she said, like, I don't know how long my career is going to last. So I wonder if she is considering leaving. I know for me personally, if I was in the mental state that she says that she's in, I would not be on social media anymore. I would not put myself through that. And that's where I'm just like, how do you still like continue on with this launch? Like, if this is how you feel, how do you work with a brand that doesn't have your back and support you, but yet you're relying on your subscribers to do that? When in reality, it's like, why? It makes no fucking sense. If Jaclyn Hill honestly wants to make products that she stated in her video, she should start a new brand and keep her name off of it. She just needs to like focus on your own fucking brand, because your brand is a train wreck and you shouldn't be focusing on collaborations with brands that aren't yours. Like, it's so weird to me. It's Friday night, folks. Don't forget to wash your brushes sometime this weekend. Good call. Oh my God. I don't even want to even think about washing my brushes right now. I do. I don't even want to know the last time that I washed my brushes, but I do like spot clean them, but like deep clean them, it's been a minute. I probably should do that again. Also, you saying that just reminded me of like Hannah and Smoky Glow reminding people to vote at the end of her videos. Oh man. Also, if you have a tax store near you, pick up a jelly brush. Best brush to wash your makeup brushes. It's not a brush, but think of it like Sigma's brush mat. Weird. I've never even heard of that. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Julie. Oh man. All right. I'm going to skip to the bottom. I'm going to tune off for tonight because we've been on here for 2 hours, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me struggling to do my makeup, hearing what I had to say about this hot ass mess. And yeah, I'm kind of shook at myself for saying what I said tonight. But at the end of the day, we don't know these people in real life. And I'm just sick and fucking tired of seeing it all over my social media. I hate talking about this type of stuff. But at the same time, I'm like, I feel like it needs to be talked about. It's conversation. Don't leave hateful comments down below. If I swear to God, if I see any comments critiquing the way that I just, there's nothing productive about that. The only thing that I guess we could hope for is people see the light. Other than that, if you guys have anything else you guys want to hear my thoughts on, leave it in the comments down below. And I hope to see you guys. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow for a declutter. We'll see. Bye.